couple of weeks ago on Instagram, you guys asked me a question. Or really, I asked you a question. I asked you what you wanted to see as far as content on this channel, and really for 2 weeks I've been struggling on what to do for this video exactly. Today I've pretty much done 3 videos and I've filmed all day. I've got another video I've got to film tomorrow, and I'm just getting all this content prepared for you guys. But as I was doing that, I really just wanted to stop and do this video first before I upload all those other videos throughout the next couple of weeks. I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about myself because it may help out with your own photography journey. But to get to the nitty gritty, I'm Danny. It's actually short for Daniel, if you couldn't tell. And I decided to start this YouTube channel to just help people out in their journey to do photography. I've noticed that film photography is something that, well, a lot of people talk about on here, but I just wanted to add my own 2 cents. Now, my photo story actually started when I was 11 years old. I couldn't keep the camera still for anything, pretty much. It's just really bad. But as I started to take these photos, it was with a little point and shoot Pentax 105R, so it did everything for me. But I mean, they were horrible photos, and my mom could attest to it. It just wasn't that good. I had no idea what I was doing half the time. Skip forward years later, I'm 23 and my friend from college was like, "Hey man, I gotta shoot this wedding," and my second shooter just bailed on me. He moved the camera to this green dial and then he made me shoot all night. Found myself bumping into people a lot, getting really shaky footage, and the photos just came out really bad. I won't show you any photos of that because I was ashamed and just threw them away and burned them in a big barrel of nothingness. After the wedding, he broke my heart. He never spoke to me again. He just took my pictures. I felt used, betrayed. Actually, he sent me an email and told me they really sucked, but it's okay. So 3 years passed by and I'm 26, and I thought, man, I'm kind of bored, so I guess I'll do something cool because I'm working a pretty crappy job and I don't really know what I'm doing with my life. I put myself in massive amounts of debt and bought a camera and went to school. No, I didn't go to school for photography. I went to school to go teach kids stuff about old people that died a long time ago. And unfortunately, that kind of took up most of my time, so I wasn't really shooting much for about the next 2 years. In 2018, I was introduced to the girl of my dreams, film. Now, with film, I found a new life for photography. I just kind of started looking at other things and was like, hey man, this is actually pretty cool. Let me shoot a photo of this. And I found myself with millions of photos of trash cans and random shoes on the ground, and also just a ton of photos of my friends' faces. So in March of 2019, I decided to start really focusing on the business aspect of it and doing more family portraits and weddings. I had already done a couple of weddings before, but I wasn't really serious about it and kind of messed up a lot and just wasn't really focusing on what to get and what gear to get for those things specifically. It wasn't until a year later in March that I could finally start to sign people to weddings and really get a lot of moolah coming in. So March 2020 hits and I lose like 20 weddings. Everyone was just pretty much canceling and just saying, hey man, we just can't get married right now because everyone's dying. I'm kind of hoping and aiming for this being the last year that I stay as a teacher, but hey man, I mean, things change all the time. Today's days are pretty much as wishy-washy as my girlfriend's choices when going out to eat. So that's really just a video about me. You're gonna see a lot of new things come up on this channel, and I'm really just gonna focus a lot on Instagram and YouTube because I kind of don't want to, be stuck doing the same thing over and over again for the rest of my life. I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to go out and do different things. I want to meet new people, and I especially want to make people happy with my wedding photography and my jokes on YouTube. So if you would like to see my weekly tribute to the film gods, then like and subscribe to this channel so that you can see a little bit more about what I have to say about film photography. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.